Alright guys, this is going to be the detailed install for the XHD Axial lockers. Going to open up your package, open up your bolts. You're going to want to run this guy here all the way out and give him a liberal dose of thread lock. You're going to want to make sure and use thread lock on the 4 little 2mm bolts that hold the ring gear on also. I went ahead already to speed things up, and I've Loctited the 4 bolts in, assembled it onto the gear, and put the bearings back on. You're going to want to make sure this guy here, you're going to want to run him to where he is right about flush with the body of the locker. That will let the tang inside move up and down so that you can actually get your locker in there. And when you put it in, you kind of want to take note and put it in with the set screw down so that the tang is dropped down all the way and lets the axle in. Go ahead, drop it in there. Make sure everything's seated in. You're going to want to take your axles, stick them in. Make sure your bearing is seating in there in the little area where it's supposed to. Of course, putting them in with the flat, up and down. Should just drop right in like so. Give everything just a quick little, just a little spin to make sure that everything's in there happily. Go ahead, spin your screw back up, and go ahead and tighten him down. And you kind of got to be careful when you tighten this that you don't actually twist the locker in here like this. It'll actually misalign the whole thing and tighten it down out of alignment. And so then you want to go ahead and give it a good visual inspection. Make sure that everything looks okay. Make sure that it still spins smoothly. And which this one? There we go. There we go. Make sure that everything still wants to spin smooth. You want to look for your axles, and pull it out. Make sure spin it by hand. We want to look for, obviously your axle's running out untrue in there or anything like that. Hold it by the bearing and spin it. Get both. Make sure and check both sides. Make sure it spins nice and true. Make sure it drops that pinion back in. Drop her in there. Push them in. One last time. Just pushing down on the locker body itself. Make sure, just the body. Make sure she's nice and tight. One last time. Make sure everything, spins good and free. And you can take and button it up. Stick your axle on. I'm going to leave out the upper 2 bolts here and a couple other bolts here just to kind of speed things along. Run those guys in tight. Another thing, I've actually seen guys tighten these guys down so tight before that you can actually distort the bearing race and cause yourself some headaches there. So go ahead, get to that. You're going to want to stick some knuckles back on there. You're going to want to kind of assemble everything here and just, make sure that everything is moving free and working correctly. Alright, make sure and it looks to be. Make sure everything spins freely from the pinion and the axle end also. And everything seems to be working out good. So pretty much that there is a sped up install of the XHD lockers. Just take a couple careful steps when you're installing things inside there in those first few steps, and you should have nice straight axles and no more stripped out lockers. So hopefully that helps anybody having any problems getting these guys installed and going straight for you. If you guys have any more questions, always feel free to get a hold of me. And next up, I'll go ahead and we'll go over the installation for these guys here for the Wraith axles. These are even more straightforward and easier to set up, but we'll go over those ones in the next video. Alright guys, thanks.